how detrimental
It was.
that was for me afterwards.
Yeah.
And it took me years to get back into football properly.
Did they, like, once Crawley did that, did they provide any care for you afterwards, or was it literally you're released, done?
If you're released, leave the digs, go back to London.
And that's it?
That's it.
Yes, my bro.
Telling me.
Nice to see you, bro. Obviously, we're here today so we can get the viewers of the Wool FC to know more about you personally and stuff. The one thing I want to start off with first is, what was your first pair of boots?
Okay, I can't remember exactly.
Yeah,
but the boots I do remember.
Like the memorable ones, yeah.
It was, do you remember David Beckham?
Yeah.
First brought out them boots.
What, the thing with the tongue when you wrapped it over?
No, the things before that.
What colour were they?
They were like white, red.
The Adidas
silver.
ones?
Yeah. But they might have the...
They might have the tongue,
yeah.
with that, look, the blades. Like, yeah. Has football been like the main sport that you played for your whole life, or was you into other sports and that, or like just football?
It was predominantly the main sport.
Yeah.
But I did athletics as well. In school and that.
Sick.
But it was always football, man.
Yeah.
Because when I was at Athenry, I got a trial for Arsenal.
Sick.
When I was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh no, you're not ready yet. We'll look at you when you're 14.
14, so that's another 6 years.
Yeah, and they were specific, bro.
So during the 8 to 14, before you got the Arsenal trial, how did, like, was you just playing with Athenry, just literally with your friends and that, and just balling out, just like, did you have a specific coach that you enjoyed working with, or?
So at Athenry, there was a coach called Marcus.
Sick.
He changed my whole game.
Swear.
Because he coached us. So what would happen is when I'd go on trial, I'm like, some of the stuff that they're teaching me, I already knew. Because that Sunday football, my manager was already teaching me that.
That's very important, bro.
Trust me, bro.
That's very, very important. Trust me. Tell me about the whole situation with Arsenal then, because that's big, bro.
No, 100. So yeah, I was at Dartford. Tottenham said no.
Yeah.
And then whilst I was on trial for Tottenham, somehow Arsenal watched me play.
Yeah.
And then they got in contact with my dad. They were like, you want to get him down for a trial.
Sick.
And I was like, Arsenal?
Like Arsenal?
Tottenham just said no.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like,
how was you feeling?
I was nervous, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, I felt good when I was like, you know what, finally, something's like coming from football.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Went on trial for Arsenal, was there for a month. But in that month, I saw how my game changed.
Yeah.
Like,
how did it change?
Sharper, more intelligent. So when I first initially went there, my first session was dead. Like,
as in you performed dead?
Yeah, I was nervous, I weren't talking.
Yeah.
I was like, they're not gonna call me back, man.
Gets like that?
Call me back, so we see something. So then cool, been there for a month. For the game against Chelsea, I remember, I was like to my dad, I can't go.
What, you can't go to the game?
Like, I can't play. I was like, I'm nervous, man. Like, I don't know if I'm ready. He was like, no, you're going. So anyway, we went there now. I think it was at Cobham.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's like, the facilities are mad. It's like, you go in there, all the kit's out.
Yeah.
Like, it's mad, you get what I'm saying?
Professional.
Proper professional. Yeah. And I remember they were like, cool, you're starting, but you're starting at left back. And I was like, what, against Chelsea?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. But I played sick.
Yeah.
And then there was a guy called Liam Brady.
Oh yeah, I know, like the coach, like head of development kind of.
Yeah, and he used to play for Arsenal as well.
Okay, yeah, sick.
I think. And then so yeah, he was the head of the whole youth.
Yeah.
Everyone's there, he's doing the team talk, and he was like, who's the trialist? And everyone's kind of looked at me, and I've gone, me. He was like, you're signed.
Was you the only trialist in the team?
The only one.
And he couldn't work out who the trialist was?
Yeah.
A man just signed you there on the spot?
Yeah, bro.
How did you feel in that moment, bro? That's mad.
I can't explain, bro.
Yeah.
I was... Like, you know, when I think about it now, like,
yeah. What did your dad say as well?
He was gas, man.
Yeah,
but in my mind, all I was thinking, I'm gonna get 3 boots now.
After the whole Arsenal, like you signed for Arsenal, now you're playing.
Yeah.
What was the next footballing journey like? How did it go next? Was you there? How many years was you there for? Like, what happened afterwards, etc.?
So I was there for like 3.5 years.
Sick.
And obviously we went on tour everywhere. I was able to go to Italy. And just being around these ballers just made you a better player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then obviously it got to like, so basically what happened is, I think it's at 15, they'll offer you, no, 14, they'll offer you another 2 years to stay until scholarship time comes.
Yeah.
And I was only there for a few months.
Yeah.
But they gave me that.
Sick.
You know what I'm saying?
Sick.
But like you said earlier, they had their like 5 players who they already knew who they were gonna push on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, cool, there for extra 2 years. And then scholarship time came.
Yeah.
But the confidence wasn't really there, man. I don't know what it was, maybe shit that was happening outside of football.
Yeah.
So in my heart, I knew I was good enough, but I knew I wasn't fully putting in the work and
yeah.
being dedicated. And they obviously recognised that, do you get me? So, yeah, so I had a scholarship at Crawley. And I remember I got there. This is just coming from Arsenal.
Oh, this is at 16, 17 age?
Yeah.
Okay,
so this is like, went Norwich, didn't work out.
Yeah.
Went trial other places, didn't work out. Went Crawley, gonna offer you a scholarship.
Yeah.
Cool, contracts, everything. Training with the first team.
Yeah.
Going to pre-season games with them.
Dope.
The chief exec, he's coming to me saying, look, just keep working.
Yeah.
Like, you got a future at the club.
Yeah.
I just don't think the managers liked it.
Okay.
They were coming directly to me.
Yeah.
And then I was having like problems with people in the team.
Yeah.
Fighting and all that.
Okay, yeah.
And then getting homesick.
Yeah.
And then
was that staying in digs?
Yeah, I was staying in digs.
Okay, yeah.
I was living with Mali.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think what they did, they said, cool, we're gonna release some players in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So everybody fix up, come to training on time, work hard, etc. They took us all the way separately, had conversations with us.
Yeah.
I remember within those 2 weeks, I did everything I could.
Yeah.
Everything, and they only released me.
Out of everyone?
Out of everyone.
Okay. Yeah, that's mad still.
Crazy, bro.
In your whole, obviously you said from moments already that sound like highs and lows, but what's, in your opinion, what's been your highs in football and your lows?
Even to this day now.
Yeah, like the one moment that's your highest in football that you feel, like how you felt in that moment, and then obviously also the lows.
It'd have to be Arsenal.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely a high. And then the low would be the Crawley situation.
Okay.
Only because of how detrimental
it was.
That was for me afterwards.
Yeah.
And it took me years to get back into football properly.
Did they, like once Crawley did that, did they provide any care for you afterwards, or was it literally your release done?
Is you're released, leave the digs, go back to London.
And that's it?
That's it.
So, I hear a lot about what teams do and like the aftercare that people don't get, etc. And it makes people like actually go into proper depression at like such a young age and stuff. Yeah. So I'm not shocked about what you're saying, bro, because it sounds mad.
No, it's real.
Yeah.
Like there was a player, played for Man City. He was quite young recently.
Yeah.
He ended up committing suicide.
Yeah.
Because this shit's real, bro.
It is, bro. Yeah. But coming on to the Wall now, like how did you get involved in the Wall and how you've been finding it? Obviously we've been going for a year and a couple of months now. It's been early days still for the club, but how have you been finding it? How did you get into the Walls and stuff like that, man?
Obviously for you.
Yeah.
We played together for years.
Yeah.
So I remember you came to me, you was like, we're building something. Remember you showed me the drawings that you did on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm with it. Yeah. Like, I'm like, for me it was like a no-brainer, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously that's how I come into it. And then when I saw who else you were bringing in, and then the management, I was just like, yeah, this is making sense, man.
I gotta recall that one moment though when obviously you ran from nearly our box all the way down in that 4-2 victory against Hatcham. How did that one moment feel? Because for me, that was my best Rams moment for the Wall FC, man. So in that moment, how did it feel? And like, what made you want to run past 3-4 players and go on? And like, when you actually scored, like, how did you feel in that, bro?
You know what it was, yeah?
Yeah.
It was that desire, man. And the fact that we went 1 man down.
Yeah.
And then we had to come together as a team. And it's like, as a player, you have to take responsibility and be like, you know what? If an opportunity comes, but I've got to try and do something mad.
Yeah.
You got to do it. And that was the time then, the right time it came.
Oh, sick.
And it's like, in those moments, you know, like, as soon as I picked up the ball and started running, I knew that it was going to be a goal.
Sick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then everyone's coming, running, jumping.
Yeah.
And then you saw my emotion afterwards.
Defo.
And that was based on the fact that we all came together and we all won as a team. And also, it's because it took me back in to how I used to play football.
Yeah.
And that feeling I used to get of scoring and like being in like a family.
Yeah.
So that's why all that emotion came through, you get me?
So how did you score that, man? What was going through your head?
Do you know what, yeah? Scrap that, innit, yeah? I'm emotional right now, bro, because I know like everyone else, I love football, bro. And this is what I come here for.
This is mad nice, bro. Like, you must come here sometimes when like, you're just chilling or something like that.
Yeah, bro, like obviously I'll come here, reflect. You know what I'm saying? There's times I even come here meditated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of just gives you an opportunity to just take some time out. Do
No, it makes sense, bro. Do you think you would be in football once you don't play no more?
Definitely, man.
What kind of things would you feel like you're interested in doing?
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
I never really saw myself wanting to do coaching. Yeah. But the older I'm getting, and like you take more of a senior role at the clubs you're at. So when you're with the younger players, and you're talking to them from experience, and they're listening, it's like, oh, do you know what? Maybe my knowledge can help someone else.
Yeah.
Because I always thought I'm not going to get into coaching because that's always the thing you do if you don't make it, or you get what I'm saying.
There's a reason why people do turn into coaching.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man. So now I'm looking at it in a different perspective, and I'm like, you know what? I could help someone, man. And I feel like with my knowledge, my ability, like who knows? You get what I'm saying?
Definitely, I get you. You got like any advice then to any like young footballers, people that want to make it or that are currently in a system right now where they're playing and they're kind of having the same thoughts or same feelings as yourself?
Yeah, I'd say keep going.
Yeah.
Like don't ever give up, and try and find someone like who's older, who's already in the system, that can kind of mentor you and give you advice. So it's easier for when you go through these experiences. If someone's already talking to you, they can kind of not help you prevent from what's going to happen, but they'll help you be able to then deal with what might happen.
Yeah, I get you, that makes sense.
But they've already went through it.
Yeah.